You're killing me, Smalls.
We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS shipping packages. I'm smoking weed out them packages. If I ain't got a gun, I'm stabbing it. I got some leftover lean in the cabinet. I can hit your little hoe when she happy. Poke on that pussy shit like it's a top of it. We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS doing the packaging. I'm smoking good ass weed out them packages. I can't lie, 'cause I ain't capping it.
Welcome back to a special episode of the DNA Podcast. This is our 100th episode.
Yeah, it's been lit. Like,
It's 100 episodes.
This is a milestone. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
We would have been here faster. We had some delays this year.
Maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Feels like, I don't know, feels like I've numbered the shit wrong. And I've been skipping ahead. Which I've actually checked to make sure that that's not the case.
I mean, it's not the first time you've done that, so.
Oh, he's so far gone that I know I've numbered wrong. I'm off on one episode in the 20s. Fuck it, bro.
It's just the lost episode. One day we're going to, there's something in there we can release.
Well, it's something else off too, man. So I'm off twice. Bro, too many YouTube thumbnails have been made for up until this point. Fuck it, bro. The number you see is the number it is.
Yep. Oh, damn well.
But tell them what our 100th episode is.
Our 100th episode is inspired by Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, and one of the key plot points is dreams and what they are. Yeah, this episode is about dreams and what do they mean, and basically like conspiracy theories that we have about them or whatever like that. Should be pretty good.
Hopefully. You take the lead on it, cause.
All right, so I guess I'll explain the premise from the movie. Basically, when you have a dream, you're looking at yourself in another dimension. And I thought that was a very interesting plot point / concept to have in a movie, because that's very. I can see how that would be technically true in a multiverse. You know what I'm saying?
Seeing as they're doing it from a movie standpoint, that's like the only way that they could link everything together, knowing that somehow everything's gonna fall together somehow. So like that's the only easy way for casual audience to be like, oh, yeah, they've seen them before. They're all connected, at least dream-wise. So I thought it was a great plot point.
Yeah. But when I saw that, it made me think of, I guess the reason why we chose this whole theme for this episode is because, I like to think I'm a dreamer. You know what I'm saying? I think dreams. This is corny.
Dream shit, I haven't had one of those in years. Might be dead. If any other ones.
So how often do you dream, or how big is your dreams?
Seeing as we're using dreams as a casual term of when you close your eyes, I'm sure should have more nightmares than dreams, but those aren't as frequent either. I would say probably like once every 2 weeks.
Really?
For a dream, probably once every 3 weeks. I just close my eyes and get to the next day.
I have like at least one vivid dream that I can remember for at least a few hours, at least 3 times a week.
Oh, there's some stuff that I remember verbatim. I guess when I do dream and or have nightmares when it happens, I can remember the shit's up to like 4 months ago.
So you have a lot more nightmares. I only have had a nightmare in like a year.
Yep, that shit on.
I mean, unless you have like, if you count work dreams as nightmares, then yes.
Some people like their work. We don't. Let me be on board of saying, I hope this dream thing ain't real, because my lives are fucked up in every possible.
I'm just saying, in all of my most memorable dreams, I'm always a spy, or it's some top secret shit in the world. So I'm a badass in the multiverse. I don't know what that's about.
Are you yourself in your dreams? I know that sounds funny.
For the most part, yes. Sometimes I'm not myself, but for the most part, it's me and the people around me.
I'm always myself. I'm probably even more of myself in my dreams. Like I've never acted different.
So for me, sometimes I'm like a character, like it's a video game. Like I'm a character in this universe, but it's not Antonio.
Makes sense.
Sometimes, but
I guess I might as well detail some of my nightmares. And the funny thing is, all my nightmares starts off well, but they always hit the skid like a life. Yeah. Most of mine are always when I'm in a place of power. Most of anything, I'm always in a place of power. So one vivid one was I was a ruler of a kingdom. The thing was great. We slaughtered our enemies, plenty of lamb, plenty of fish, plenty of all this stuff, and it was great. I guess the best way to explain it is like Attack on Titan before the Titans showed up. They're just living life. I'm basically Levi. But this is an Attack on Titan setting.
Yeah,
well,
okay. But I get the concept.
Yeah,
Like, it's a normal world for you, and then
yeah. I was about to say it's medieval times.
okay.
And shit always hit what hit the skid this time was we were attacked. But then I got backdoored by my own people while getting attacked. But it wasn't like they were in cahoots. They just voted. And stuff like that. It's well what it is. It's like, it progressively got worse. It's like, all right, so we're chilling, whatever, go to war. We've been to war a few times. We're just going to take care of business. Now, this war is stretching out a little bit longer. And next thing I know, my trusted guards get killed. Well, my trusted army gets killed, this and that. And
people explode on you?
Yep, and the niggas just, and that's just about it. Sometimes I'm able to dream past when I die. 9 out of 10, that's the point when I wake up, because I died.
Yeah.
But this one I was able to dream on, and niggas got killed too. So it was all for nuts.
I'm going to pitch this idea to our audio guy, Frank. How often do you dream, and how vivid are your dreams?
My dreams, they really do be real vivid. Sometimes, just this year crazy, like this year alone, it's just been real vivid. Sometimes they're like that keep me up. Sometimes for real, like sometimes I'm scared to sleep. Something like a whole couple months I didn't sleep for real.
So vivid bad. I'm about to ask you vivid good or vivid bad.
Not vivid bad, but like sometimes like the vivid good dreams like still be like, cause when you go wake up like the gas of the air, you know how Shorty did with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would like that dream hit me. I was like, damn, like was that nightmare too type shit? But you feel me? I've been getting some good sleep, man, though. Recently. Last night, AC fixed it, and had to go. I'm still waking up for her. Still waking up.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So like speaking of like vivid dreams, apparently I did a little research on this. Apparently, the more vivid your dreams is, either the more stressed you are, or the better your life is going.
Damn, I'm stressed.
Either one can have the same effect on your dreamscape and like how much you dream. Typically, another fun fact about dreams, a dream only usually lasts like 5 minutes, and it's usually like the last 5 minutes of your sleep. And it feels like it's forever, but it's like 5 minutes.
That makes sense. I'm around with that, but then I'll circle back to the other point. My dreams fast forward themselves. This isn't like, I think I lived through all of it. No, I can tell that it's fast forwarding.
You have to wake up.
Yeah. Like the seasons are changing day by day, but that's not possible.
Yeah.
Like literally in a 4-week span, it's like, but I get a frame of reference. Like this isn't just, shit, we live in crazy world. Yeah, it can snow tomorrow for all I goddamn know in this world. And then be hot the next week. Like, not stuff like that. It's like, for some odd reason, I would see a marker. It's the first day of spring, something. But the next thing I know, it's Christmas time again or something. Like, for some odd reason, I never watched the news in my dreams. I don't watch it in real life.
I've never watched the news in my dreams. I watch news in real life.
I was about to say, it's always a marker. Like, it's always, like, I don't have a calendar on my wall, but one day I saw that I marked my birthday. So that's in summertime. But it felt like I fast forwarded again. And I was at Thanksgiving. And it was just like, so that 5-minute thing makes sense because I know my dreams fast forward.
Yeah. Just to circle back, so we all talk about how our dreams are. This is the most vivid dream I've had. I had just started my job at Cypress, and it was my first like line cook job, and the first time having tickets print out. And I remember sleeping and just hearing the ticket machine going off. And I was having a different dream. It wasn't about the kitchen, but then I heard the ticket machine go off, and then I was in the kitchen and I was making salads, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's PTSD. The one time I was in the kitchen, my mind, that one summer I was in the kitchen, bro, I heard the ticket going off when I was wide the hell awake. So
every time your brain hears anything like a ticket machine, you like tickets.
And I'm talking like it's just not just once, like just for some odd reason, once I hear it once, it's what the fuck is going on? So you were high level stress for fact.
Oh yeah,
because of kitchen jobs, dude.
Yeah, and it was like that same night, Jamari told me I was speaking in my sleep, and I was like, and I said, no more tickets.
No more tickets.
Yeah. So, and I actually remember saying it in the dream too. So like, it all like that's my story. It's not as interesting as these, but stress.
I mean, I'm pretty sure dreams impact a life in a certain. Well, not. I'm pretty sure dreams is either the way you view life, or for me, I think it predicts what's going to happen to me in a weird sense. So like, I mean, I guess it predicts I die. I ain't gonna live forever. So obvious prediction with that one. But like, something else I leave out is it's always based off the choices that I make. Mm-hmm. But for some odd reason, it's odd until I started thinking, but I always make horrible decisions that lead me down. So they backdoored me because I got my royal troops killed. Man, it was either heads or tails, goddammit. I chose the wrong. Like that's what 50-50 is. So I would have went with heads, we would have won. But after they were lost, they started frowning over here a different way. Or like I was a dictator. I've been every form of mad, cruel, fair. I've been every different form, but it's always a bad decision that I make that seals my fate.
Do you think that's your brain telling you that you're worried about your own decisions?
Well, it's that, but it's like, so most things that I do, for some odd reason, most circles that I'm in, I'm the guy that makes the decisions. I'm not going to say forward leader, like in friendships, you don't have, oh, we're going to do whatever you say. But like, so in our group, between you and Demaria, and you don't care because she can't pick. And I have to fucking pick. Most anything that I am, bro, pick something. Why don't you pick something? Why do I need to pick something? But I end up picking because I ain't got fucking time to go back and forth. So I always feel like I have to make a choice for something. So what I came to is my dreams are just, I don't know. Like some people would say maybe you should stop making choices. For me, it's just maybe I'm making the same choice. Can't remember the choice. That's the odd thing. In all my vivid dreams, there's parts missing. It's like a 100-piece puzzle, but I'm missing number 100. I got 99. I'm missing the one in the middle though. You can do a puzzle in the corner, miss it.
Yeah, but it's the middle part. I mean,
and that's how my dreams are. The puzzle is almost, but there's always something I can't remember. It's always a decision. So I think I'm making the same decision
over and over.
And it's actually worried me that maybe that's my sign to not make it in real life. But I can't fucking figure out what the decision is.
But do you think, so this is just stepping away from the whole multiverse concept, but do you think maybe it is just your brain, like, that your subconscious telling you, like, hey, these decisions, like you're worried about decisions that are going to affect your life in the long run, and that's like maybe your biggest fear. Because I've had dreams like that where like it was an A or a B, but really there was a C if I had thought a little harder, and that's how my decision. It was A and B was in front of me, but C was always an option, and C was the right choice.
I've never thought of it from a C perspective, but it's always, funny thing is, I can remember it. This is part of the vivid. I just can't remember what the fuck I chose, but I can remember that the other
was the right choice.
So since I know the outcome of my decision, and I know the other one is always right.
It's like I had a dream like that, and it was like it was A or B. A was obviously wrong. B was still wrong, but it was the best out of the two. But then once I got to B, I could see C. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, but it was also obvious that if I had just looked a little harder, I would have found C. So like I've had that I've had dreams like this where you had to make a decision, and then you choose the wrong decision, and I think that's why I'm very. I don't know. Maybe that's my subconscious telling me that I always have a backup plan for my backup plan. So like maybe that's my subconscious lead me in that direction.
Which that is in character for you. My character, the thing that I came to, can't afford to be wrong. That's how I feel. That's most people know. I was just telling Frank, people don't want to admit it, but they prey on you being wrong. At any given point over anything being wrong with facts, losing a game, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and point it out just to prove how right. Anybody would tell you, no, we don't do this, something. Hell, fucking Brutus would have told Caesar, why would I backdoor you? Why would I do that? Something. Always something to gain. I was playing Siege with my man John. Y'all know John. It's 100 episodes. I mentioned that nigga probably like 20 times. We're playing Siege. If you don't know what Siege is, it's search and destroy, one life, kill them all, do the objective. Teammates can kill you. This was our last game. I was like, John, give me a number of kills you want me to have. And get 7. Fine, 7 it is. So, like, the first 2 or 3 rounds go by, I got 0. I'm smack ass. It's making me worried that I gotta backtrack on what I say. And so this is 3 rounds, flip. And so these next 2 are, the next round I get 4 kills. Round after that I get 2. So like boom, it's 3-2. If you get 1 more, we go into OT with 2 more rounds. Hell, the longer the rounds go by, the more rounds that go by, the more I get to 7. 3-2. I get the kill that makes me 6. Cause look at John kills me. And that's on he's never done that before. Like, I'm honest to God, Shells, like, I literally stared for like a minute just. Cause like I had to watch the kill cam. I thought somebody that hit the little particle of my damn beat. And just, bro, I couldn't do it. Yeah, bro, you were hot. I know you're gonna get 7.
I don't blame him.
Like he was there, he was like, bro, you caught fire. I know you're gonna get 7. And so, like, from that moment, I got the kills over. It was 5 on 5. I got the kill maybe 5 on 4. After he killed me, the team did not get a single kill. After he sacrificed the game, and it doesn't bring me down, but it damn sure did. Yeah.
That's funny. Like a lady.
And it's like most people, if I said that anybody else would play with, nah, bro, I wouldn't do it. Any opportunity given.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would do that.
And that's the cycle in my mind that I know. Any given point, people will pounce on me. So I need to always be right. It's a burden. And I think that's what, I don't know. And that's just where I'm at with it. I don't know if my dreams is telling me. Hell, the shit ain't telling me that I can be wrong. Keep dying in. So that's obviously not.
Yeah. So
I don't know where I'm at with it. It's kind of like art imitating life. But I do like that the art is that I reach high power of power.
Well, I mean, if I gotta psychoanalyze your dreams, how it sounds to me is that you view yourself as a leader, as a king, as whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, consider everybody else peasants already.
you view yourself as that. So like, but you also can see where your downfall could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like you see I can reach great heights, but I can also fall to great lows.
I can see the forest for the trees.
So,
but yeah, that's why I'm kind of happy when I don't dream, because dreams turn into nightmares. Happy as shit that I can just go from point A to point B. Goddamn it.
Yeah, as of late, I haven't had as many bad dreams. I've had pretty solid, normal like action movie dreams. But in action movies where I don't die. This is the part. You ever had a fight in your dream, right? Do you have the thing where you feel like you're punching with all your force, but it feels like it's like
yeah. To be
slow
fair,
motion?
it's always big cock diesel ass niggas.
It's always a big cock diesel.
So it justifies it that Shit, I'm trying. Nigga just slow. He just so the niggas are always built like Tagoro from Yu Yu Hakusho powered up. It's always that. It could be Arnold Schwarzenegger. That nigga look like Tagoro powered up. He could be a white nigga Tagoro. So it's like it makes sense. I mean that nigga ain't doing shit. Sucks on my end, but
man, I had this one dream. And I was fighting this guy. It was like the boss battle, kind of like end of the dream final fight.
yeah.
And I'm whooping his ass. Like it feels like I'm hitting him full force and everything, but he just kept getting up. I was like, bruh.
I'm glad you're able to get them down, bro. They don't flinch when I hit them. It's like that DBZ moment of was it Frieza or Goku? I think Frieza punched Goku full might in Super Saiyan. He didn't blink, didn't even cock his head. He just hit him. It was Vegeta to Perfect Cell. That's what it was. Hit cold cock him square in the face. He didn't even emote. Just yeah, that's how it normally is for me. My dreams also they can be comical at points, just like my life. Every time that happens, I'll hit boom. Well, this is going down. There's always enough time for me to think that.
And along the same lines as like fighting, I feel like if I'm in an argument in my dream, I think it's because your brain makes you paralyzed when you're dreaming, so you don't get up and act out your dream. But so it paralyzes my vocal cords in real life, and I'm trying to scream or like yell in my dream or whatever, and when I wake up, my throat is so sore.
I've never had that one.
Because I'm like trying to like yell or whatever. My throat hurts so bad. I'm like, what the fuck? But it goes away eventually.
Do those things mean anything? The weak ass punches, the yelling.
I mean, I think that's just a universal thing. Like, I think the weakest punches in the yelling thing is because like your body paralyzes you, so like you can't actually punch the way that you want to punch. It's only your dream punch, so you don't there's no haptic feedback. You know what I'm saying?
Hearing you say that it paralyzes you just instantly made me think, oh, so this is some Sword Art Online shit.
Basically.
And so, since my outside body can't do it, shit. Yep, me and Dream World can't do it. Since I don't even got enough control to lift my damn hands, damn sure don't got enough control to hit a nigga with all the might.
That's actually an interesting point. It is kind of like Sword Art Online because like it's basically like a virtual reality, but it's a solo game. But like because like it's sort of you couldn't move while you're in the headset. It's basically like that.
And if something happened, to you, not even just that, it would affect your character there, like in the dreams. That's why they always wanted you to be, in a perfectly still position, basically sleep or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm gonna push back on your point of solo player. I have had this sneaky feeling that there are combined dreams. Mm-hmm. Doesn't happen frequently. If it happened enough, we would be certain about it. But there's been too many times that I called one of my homeboys. It happened to me and Eric just recently. Called each other, talked to each other about something. Damn, bro, I did the same thing and you were there. Oh shit, were we together? But we were together. But it was like, were we linked? Mm. Now, maybe the background could be different. I don't know. He didn't describe his background. This bitch wanted Nobella. I don't know if he was on the main streets of Chicago or in the country forest.
I mean, that's very interesting because, like, I can see how that could be a thing, especially if you believe in the spooky voodoo stuff, which I don't always subscribe to spooky voodoo stuff, but I do kind of think that, like, humans as a collective, we kind of operate on, like, we have a collective mindscape, if that makes sense.
Like, you said it before, and I thought you was going back into it again, the cloud.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't think that we can access it, like, normally, but I feel like in dreams it's a little bit different. It's like you can it feels like you can access that, and maybe that's what psychics are. Maybe they can just access the cloud easier.
Psychics ain't shit. Psychics are niggas that need money. I know plenty of niggas like that.
I don't know. I've heard some stories of some actual real like criminal investigator psychics and stuff, and they're like, there's no way they would have known that.
So your ass don't believe in astrology, but you believe in niggas being hella Kazam ass niggas?
I just think the human brain is fucking weird, And maybe. Maybe.
I'm gonna get them niggas a deck of cards and 2 spoons just to see what they can do with that, goddammit. And psychics fall into 3 categories for me. They're schizophrenic, crazy like crackheads, or broke as hell. And they could be all 3.
And I think like 90% of them are bullshit. I think 90% is bullshit.
Shit, I thought about taking my psychic chicks on the road, goddammit.
I even say 99% is bullshit. But I think there's like 1% that's like actually like that.
I can go for that. I'm about to say, like, I'm exposing my hand, but I don't believe in none of that witchcraft shit that these hoes is talking about. The vibes and all that shit. They're just hoes. That's why you feel that way. I'm not here for none of that. I see this one girl was like, this dude did her mom wrong and she cursed him and all this stuff happens. You know what? How about he's just a jackass and this is going to happen regardless? Like the stuff you do to pile up and it will come back to get you. You just cursed him at the right time. Like
that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
No, I'm not even saying the curse did anything.
No, I'm saying when he gets your mom, it's just a straw.
Yeah,
that was it.
That nigga been wronging lots of niggas. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I don't believe in karma in like the traditional sense, like no, like what Buddhism believes or whatever. But I do kind of believe in karma. Like you know, the vibe that you give off in life is the vibes you're gonna get back in life. You know what I'm saying? So like if you do bad things, you surround yourself with negative shit, you're gonna get negative outcomes.
That's true. I believe in karma as a word, but I don't believe in it as a force. Like you do bad things gonna happen to you. I don't believe that it just happens. I ran off on the plug on his money. So of course when he sees me again, he's gonna fire at me like that. That's I did the bad thing.
And I'm not saying like as I don't believe as a force per se. I'm saying like when you put yourself in bad situations, it's more likely that more bad shit's gonna happen to you.
True. I was about to say I believe in karma as a word because I feel like karma's a policeman. Like there's been people who get done wrong and like karma's gonna get them, and then they have a chance to do something. I'm not gonna do shit. That's karma for me. That karma put me in this chance to get my revenge. I'm about to get mine. Like, and that's how I look at it. You can choose not to do nothing, but karma was just the chance, the opportunity. Since you didn't do nothing, karma's not necessarily going to happen. But maybe that's just me. But I do think sleeping. Hold on. Maybe sleeping. Have you ever had a dream where you saw your body? Like it feels like you were. I guess transcended.
I've had like third person dreams, if that makes sense. Like a third person shooter. I've had it like that. I've never had it where I'm like astral projecting and I can see my own body. Like
that's the word.
Yeah, I haven't had it like that yet. But I've had dreamscapes where like I'm controlling my body and I'm also controlling my consciousness, and they're two separate entities in the space.
How about that? Sometimes I've had that shit happen to me in real life. Just thinking, damn, my brain is doing this. What if my brain went rogue, but my body rejected it? Like, have you ever astral projected before, or am I just asked up? So, like, have you ever felt like a spirit looking at yourself?
Yeah,
that's creepy.
It's the freakiest shit ever. Because it literally feels like what happens in TV shows. Like I went Danny Phantom on myself, basically. I split, and it's just like, damn. Am I dead? Is this what it's like? But I don't escape further. So, like, if it is real astral projection, I don't get to, do the cool shit, go around the globe, see shit I ain't supposed to see. I only get as far as, damn.
At most, I get, like, 3-4 feet.
Yeah,
like,
I'm far, probably, like, maybe to the ceiling of my bed, but I never, I don't escape the room. This is, and I just go back. And it's like, damn, that was freaky. I guess that could be the dream I had, but I don't know. That bitch
I'll
be
never
feeling.
I'll go like you said, like 3 or 4 feet away.
My shit split. Like I'm talking like it splits and floats, but like it doesn't move. It does. I guess I can move like this, but I don't go further. I just I'm just
go out and explore. Have you ever experienced like sleep paralysis?
Oh, that means double. Yes, sir.
Have the paralysis demon in the corner or whatever?
Yes, sir.
Bro, I think I've experienced it like 3 or 4 times my whole life.
Shit, this happened to me like 3 weeks ago.
Our friend Takara has like a serious problem with it. She can't sleep on her face because she's almost died a couple times.
She shouldn't sleep on her face at all.
Like, you know.
No, I
she
get
can't,
what you.
Yeah, she just can't sleep on her stomach. Yeah, so like I've known some other people who've like dealt with it and had like bad reactions to sleep paralysis. And have you seen the paralysis demon? Like in the corner on your chest. Have you ever seen it? I've seen it in the corner before.
So I've never seen it. Oh no, my eyes were playing tricks on me. Just have to show a picture to Elijah, damn Tide Pods look like a face that got put in that bitch. So I don't know what I have or haven't seen. But that damn sleep paralysis, I've had plenty of hoes. I don't know why hoes like to sit on you while you're laying there. That's what sleep paralysis feels like. But this is a big bitch. And that's how I know that like this demon on me. Because like it feels like full weight like on top, but it's even more.
Yeah,
what
it's
the
like, bro, what the fuck?
But like, I don't know, for me, and this is why I associate with people being on top, it's more pressure. Like, I just can't move my arms like I'm pinned down. But it feels
it's like on your chest.
Yeah, like you're literally sitting on me.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna give the scientific explanations. I kind of subscribe to the paralysis demon thing, but the scientific thing is like basically your brain did not cut off the chemical that makes you make you not be able to move in your dream. It didn't cut it off in time, so now your brain it has the excess chemicals, but you're already awake. So you're like in both states at the same time, so you can't move, but you're conscious.
Living sucks. I swear to God, the niggas fight their whole life to stay alive. Boy, I can believe that. Because there's one thing I can do in sleep paralysis. I can bite. I can bite well.
Oh.
Like I can actually. But that's literally the extent of what I can do.
I remember I had this one dream where, and I think DeMartin told you about this. There was a wasp or something in my face, or a hornet or something. It was like flying in my face, and I was trying to like get the hornet away in my dream. So I was paralyzed for most of the encounter, but at the very last part, I started being able to move, and I was like smacking myself in the face. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "It was a wasp."
Jesus. So to the point of this chemical thing,
yeah.
Does it start back up as you start to come alive? Well, to after you leave sleep.
So apparently, how it works is like as you enter the dream, like REM sleep, your brain like dials up the chemical, and as you're about to exit REM sleep, it starts to dial it back. And if it doesn't dial it back in time for you to wake up, you have the paralysis moment.
Which makes sense. I was about to say because it seemed like you were at the end of your dream.
Mm-hmm.
Like your body caught motion before.
Yeah, how it felt to me, because even when I was sleeping, I felt like I was about to wake up. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like it felt like the dream was supposed to be coming to an end, but the dream kept going, and then I was coming out, and it was just all at once.
Yeah, I guess typically your mind wakes up before your body,
Mm-hmm.
but your body woke up before your mind decided to. But since you said it, this is important to me because I be breaking the fourth wall in my dreams. I know when the dream is going to come to an end.
Yeah.
What if that's my brain's into the receptors, or maybe I just know. But most of the time that I die, yep, I know this is the end.
But I feel like for me, I feel like as a kid I wasn't able to do that, but as I got older, I'm able to tell. I'm also able to control my dreams a little bit more than I am. Like I'm able to control the dream more now. Like if I feel the dream's gonna go in a bad place, I can kind of lead it back in the right direction for me.
I can't do that.
But I feel like as a kid, I was not able to do that. So I feel like it's kind of like a learned thing. Like your brain starts to understand how the dreamscape works as a adult. I mean, maybe some people never figure it out, but I feel like the more you're older you are, the more you figure it out.
I consider my lives have 2 parts. The dumbass phase and the phase I became smart. And when I was dumbass, I had great dreams. Didn't have to worry about none of this shit. When I became smart is when it took a turn for the worse. But like, so once again, all the dreams that I died, but damn near all of them, I know it. I feel it coming. I feel that I'm about to die. As I feel like I'm about to die. Oh yeah, this is a dream. Like for some odd reason, it all becomes like I'm myself, but it's like I became I guess the Scarlet Witch version of myself. I became the omnipotent. Like it literally just, oh yeah, I'm about to die. But this is a dream, so it's nothing to worry about. The freaky time is when I died and the thing kept going. Once again, oh shit, was this real? Is this what death is? why am I paying? How am I still able to look at these goobers when I know I'm dead? And so that's why it's just, yeah. And if I was able to control it, maybe I would run or I don't do anything. I just, in one piece, I'm going with Rogers. I take my anything that happened like what happened before. Well, I got backdoored in that one, but like I seen them coming. Like once I got control of everything, oh yeah, they're about to kill me. Most reasonable people would try to put up a fight, try to do this or that. But like I can see outside the walls and I can see everything that they're doing. Yep, I'm dead. No, this is all that's all I can accept. Or like there was one where they took me down this long ass hallway. Hallway must have been goddamn 64 miles away. Niggas was walking, but it was like I knew, this is the end of me when we reach the end of this. But yeah, it's weird because it's weird that I can transcend my dream into knowing that it's a dream, but I can't do shit to actually. Not that I can't. I willfully never choose to try to change the outcomes.
Have you ever heard of the term lucid dreaming?
I heard of it, but can't tell you the definition.
So like, lucid dreaming is just like when you can control your dreams and like you can shape the dreamscape and make it into something that you want it to be.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm like halfway there. Like, I can't control. Like I can never control the setting. I can't control the subject or what we're doing in the dream. But once we're in there, I'm in there. For the most part. Sometimes I don't have control, but for 90% of the time, I have control.
Most people would say, well, in my situation, it's typically around the end, isn't it? I was about to say it's never like, damn, a nigga can't get 6 full hours doing what the fuck he wants. But as everything that just hit my mind, I don't go through REM sleep a lot. That's why most of this stuff doesn't really happen.
That's probably your stress levels.
Maybe because I go to sleep at like 12 or 1. I wake up for fucking work at like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, you don't sleep enough.
So then, like when you said it, it dawned on me. Oh yeah, I'm done. And it's weird being confident about this. I don't put myself in that situation enough. I don't get enough REM sleep for this crazy shit to happen to me. So the one out of a few weeks. Damn, is that what happens when I get REM sleep normally? Should I strive not to do it? Like, Jesus.
So there's a theory. Okay, I'll start with this. Do you know what DMT is?
Nope.
Okay, so it's a psychedelic drug that a lot of plants produce, but the human body also produces it in small amounts in your brain. And the psychedelic makes you see shit, and apparently it's a really fun trip. Joe Rogan recommends it highly. If you watch Joe Rogan, you know what DMT is. Basically the idea is that the reason why we even dream in general is because the brain produces DMT, and then the more DMT you produce, the more vivid your dream is. It's produced in the pineal gland, and it's like in the middle of your brain, and it's like the size of maybe a quarter, and it's like basically dead center in the middle of your brain.
That must be right beside the the receptor that makes you love and hate.
It's not far, yeah.
I'm about to say that's roughly where that receptor is.
It's in the part of the brain that's like the lizard part.
I'm about to say that receptor is
basically
right there.
If you go straight back.
Yeah. It's weird that that's something that I do know, and shit, that's real close to each other because that's real specific. Doctors figure out so much shit. They need to figure out how to get rid of AIDS, goddamn.
Well, they're sleep doctors.
They come up with simple solutions for a lot of shit, bro. And nobody asks why do we dream, but why the hell niggas get cancer? That's what the fuck I'm trying to figure out. Huh?
Yeah.
More than you know, I'm mad because I came up with a joke after you said what is DMT. Yeah, the devil may try. And I almost blurted out laughing. Damn, should have said it then. So we spoke a lot on dreams, and we spoke a lot on what they could mean from a scientific point of view and from a black point of view. Do you believe, which one do you believe in more? That it just happens scientifically, or that there's a message waiting?
I think if I don't subscribe to the collective consciousness kind of concept, I think your dreams are a reflection of how you view yourself or the things that you fear most in life. If that makes sense, like and it doesn't have to be like a physical, like, you know, some people have nightmares about spiders because they're deathly afraid of spiders or whatever. But I feel like dreams are like you fear decisions. Like you want to always be right because you always feel like at any moment it could happen. That someone can, you know, stab you in the back or whatever.
Yeah, try to one up at my expense.
Yeah.
I believe dreams are three facets.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's messages. Mm-hmm. So I feel like one's the overarching view of a message. So either A, you fucked up here. B, you're gonna, I guess it's like kind of future thing. You're gonna kind of experience this. Mm-hmm. Remember this, or yeah, you fucked up, or it shows you the future. Yeah, but basically that in a nutshell. Because part of me thinks our dreams are just guiding us on what to do next. Mm. That's kind of why, like, you know, hitting it big is called following your dreams. Mm-hmm. I know humans came up with that, but
I mean, if you think about it, the brain named itself, so I don't. Is that not the same thing? Like, why would your brain not associate your aspirations with your dreams if the brain, you know, as a concept?
Yeah,
you know.
And so that's just what I always thought. So it's like, is this that situation? Damn, the stakes aren't as high as I thought it would be. Damn, dreams ain't worth a damn. Like, this ain't life or death. This is between $5 and $10.
Hey, but an extra $5 could have been, you know, it could have saved you.
Swear to God,
it could save you in the world. You know?
This would work more if I drank. But I wonder if there's a huge overarching a narrative that I don't drink. I'm not gonna go get that checked out.
I think it's because you don't sleep enough.
I wanted to circle back to you talking in your dreams. Mm-hmm. Man, it started to get me worried because I remember one time Demaria, and it's my coworker just said I did it. Part of me thinks I'm narcoleptic, but maybe just due to not sleeping a lot. But it's more recently. It's been you say something and go to sleep. Huh? I just remember going to sleep. I don't remember. Like, I remember what I said beforehand and went to sleep. But they always say, yeah, you wake up for a little bit, talk, and then go back to sleep. Huh? Don't remember that part. That just happened.
Yeah. I think that's really funny.
And it's happening more frequently. And it's starting to make me nervous. Like, damn. I thought it was going to be my 40s when I sent into madness. I thought I had more time.
I think it's literally just because you're not sleeping enough. And you know, there's a lot of studies that say, like, you know, not sleeping enough can make you gain weight, make you lose weight. If you know.
Jesus Christ, I wish it went any other way for me. Jesus.
You know, it affects your mental health, it affects your physical health in like different ways. If you're trained, like, you know, put on muscle mass, if you not get enough sleep, you won't put on muscle mass because that's where your body does all your recovery. So, like, it's also said, like dreaming basically is a place for your brain to, like, basically reset itself and, like, kind of relax in a way. So, like, when you don't dream for a long period of time, it's not good for your mental health. That's what people always have, like, can sometimes have, you know, ill effects. I think it's also why when you stay up past like 3 days, you start to have like psychosis because your brain is looking for I need to get this shit off of my brain. Huh?
Huh? Yeah. Staying up 3 days straight and stuff tends to happen.
And then you start to see shit, things start moving by itself, all that shit. Yeah.
I try not to stay up that long.
I've only done it, I think I've stayed up like 52 hours before, so like 2 days and some hours. I can't remember why I did that, but I did it before, and by day 2, I was starting to hear shit. I was starting to, I was in the early phases of the hallucinations. And I think you actually can die from not getting enough sleep.
Oh, no, that's for facts. I think if you're forced to stay up, like, I think 7 or 8 days, that's when your body starts to actually break down. It's hard for me to decipher the longest, because, like, when I was working in school, when I was doing turnarounds of getting home at 3 but having to get ready at 5:30 for class, some nights I wouldn't go to sleep. But I don't know if I went to sleep for like 10 or 15 minutes at work, because it would happen so fast. So it feels like shit. But from my perspective, nigga been up for like 4 or 5 days straight. And I'm still teetering the line. But also, kind of 10 or 15 minutes sleep here or there every time is probably just making me not as crazy.
Yeah, I mean, having some sleep is definitely holding you together.
I was about to say, like, I cannot think of, but like when I go through my insomnia patches, tend not to go crazy. It takes so long for me to go crazy. Yeah, it takes me about 2 weeks to start going crazy. But that's when I actually start to get tired too. Like that's what's weird when it comes to people with insomnia. They don't really experience those things because some of them just I just don't get tired. Like if I don't get the sensation of tired, I can't.
I can't even really speak on it because I've never experienced insomnia. I've had times where I can't sleep at night, but eventually I fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I've never gone like multiple days where I'm like I'm not sleeping.
It's weird because there's been points where I've gotten tired in between, but it was in moments that I legitimately couldn't go to sleep. Like too much stuff is actually riding. Like, oh, I got to stay in for next whatever hours, or I got to do this, I got to do that. So like when I'm doing it, oh shit, I push past the sleep. Now I'm back to where I was before.
Now I have done that where I start to get sleepy and then like I push past the sleep and then my brain's like, okay, we're just not gonna go to sleep for a while.
We good, my guy.
But usually soon after, like 2 hours after that, I'm back into I'm sleepy again, basically.
And dreaming is stupid. Damn. Damn, it's stupid. Pray to God that it's not a multiverse. Get knocked off quickly. And it's funny that it's the knocked off thing, for the fact that, damn, I used to dream every day back before I became smart. So I had others. They were there.
You've seen all the bad outcomes now.
And it's just like, not seeing all the bad outcomes, just, oh yeah, I'm just periodically started just not dreaming. Damn, it's like flipping through channels with no cable on local television.
All the ones that you're not dreaming is a dead universe.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's why I was like once every 3 weeks. Damn. I'm alive out of 16. I'm alive in 1. That's 21. I did bad math.
Yes.
Like Jesus.
That's fun.
But
that's a bad outcome. Like your numbers aren't doing well.
You feel me? That's hopefully I'm the one true D. Goddamn it. So hopefully the one true one makes it. Because niggas can be the one true something and still get smoked.
That's true.
But it was a good topic.
Yeah.
I'm kind of running out of shit too.
Yeah, me too. I went over all my facts that I looked up before this.
I don't dream enough to talk about shit. You got any points on dreaming, guy?
I mean, when I dream, I just sometimes like some nights I won't dream. You feel me? Like they'll just be like blank or like, but like.
So you said you've been having horrible dreams, and it made me think because we kind of grew up the same, grew up in the hood. That shit's day by day with niggas. Do you think your dreams have changed since you got out of here?
Nah, I mean, like that first couple of weeks, they were still like a little. They was running out, but like I don't know how to put it.
Niggas in jail still dream about jail the first couple of years. It takes a while. Yeah. But I just wanted to see if switching places changed. So like, oh yeah, it was directly tied to, you know, everyday life you experience in there.
But I mean, that's how I think it is. It's like the stress that you have in your life directly affects your dreamscape. Like, just like when you work in the kitchen, you have dreams about kitchens, and or like you have a stressful job in general. So you start to have things that relate to that job, or you know. I feel like it's worked like that.
I just thought of another nightmare. Times when I'm not always myself, which would be nightmares. I'll be the more passive side of me. Man, I was at work one day, this white dude, I ain't gonna put his name out there, but I just know who he is. Mouth be getting loose. Boy, I was passive as hell. Them niggas was talking me down. And it was like, boy, you must be a different nigga, because it wouldn't have been me. But it was me. Boy, them niggas was reading me mama last rights at that damn job. And that's a huge nightmare for me, bro. Y'all niggas ain't getting power like that to talk to me any type of way.
All right. I'm gonna have one more dream when I close this out, and it's gonna be good. So I said I don't believe in the spooky stuff, but back when I lived in Alabama, we lived in a haunted house. It was a haunted apartment. My mom said she saw stuff. My sister said she saw stuff. I saw stuff. That's why I kind of believe in spooky stuff, but not full on. If that makes sense.
Y'all's mama's kid, bro. I need an outside. I need an outside person.
What I'm saying is that none of us had talked about it, that we were seeing things until like months in to us seeing things.
You know, crazy is hereditary trait, right?
I say that because I only ever experienced one other paranormal experience, and that was at my current job.
When the damn spatula went flying off.
Yes, that's the only other paranormal experience I've had. So like like I said, I don't really subscribe to the spooky stuff, but I when I was living there, I had like crazy dreams. So my sister had the same crazy dreams, and like they were always like a demonic element to the dream. If that makes sense. Now most of my dreams were fine, but like out of 20, 5 were weird. So
niggas Danny Phantom and y'all shit, but dream wise, it's
like it was be in your dream, and it would be like it was always start off good, and they would just turn left, and then it'd be like you're being tortured or whatever. It was fucking weird.
Part of me believe in spirits, part of me don't. That's why part of me don't want a dog. I don't got time to be proving right about this shit. Dogs be barking at not a damn thing. Bad sign, because dogs can see ghosts. Quote unquote can see ghosts. Man, eat shit damn. Bro, I know the mark of the beast when I see it. Like, it's weird, but that's a real focal point. Like, man, some people will be like, so you don't want the dog to alarm you before it happens, bro. They just gotta take me, man. Nobody wants to know before they die. Just do your worst.
So go in the comments. Tell us what you think about dreams. How do you view dreams? Do you agree with how we view it? Do you think the multiverse may be concept, or do you the more scientific use your dreamscape and your stress levels and what you fear kind of thing?
Before we sign up, we are recording this on June 4th. This is Antonio's birthday. This is the 25th. Y'all probably won't see this till 2 weeks out.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot we're ahead.
But this is his birthday, and yeah, I have nothing. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you. This has been a fun 3 years you've been doing this now? Yeah.
How long we graduated? When the hell did
2019, so 3 years.
Yes, sir.
It's been a fun 3 years. It's really ironic that number 100's on my birthday. That's,
Out of all things, like if we recorded when we were supposed to sometimes, if X happened, and I'm even like 3 years ago, we would have done X.
Yeah.
Like if we were recorded a week earlier than when we did it.
Yeah, when we started. It would have been different. Yeah, this is cool.
Dreams. If you like it, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for all our weekly contents. Yeah.
Yeah.